You took a lot of notes, and there was a lot of things to take notes about. So you know that the very first words out of Greg McMichael's mouth is that there was no doubt in his mind as to who this guy was. He told Officer Bryan to bury that, and it was captured on the body cam that you saw. And later, interviewed at the Glynn County Police Department by Parker Marcy, that investigator told you, here's his statement, here's what he told me. I watched him, and when he came by me, I got a good, really good look at him. So I mean, it's the same guy. And it was Ahmaud Arbery on the video. He was an intruder. Larry English had reported, because he believed that an intruder had taken thousands of dollars of boat equipment off the offshore boat that had been parked in his RV parking garage. It was Ahmaud Arbery, returning night after night without authority to a place where valuables were stored, with no legitimate reason for being there. And it was Ahmaud Arbery, as Greg McMichael told immediately after being questioned, who had hauled ass from that house on February 23rd, after he'd looked through the window at Matt Albenze on the phone, that he ran from that home. Add all that knowledge, that certainty, to what he learned when Travis jumped into the truck and shared with him what he saw on the driver's side of that truck.
Fact's not an evidence, and I object to that. This is never an evidence, and the state objects to arguing fact's not an evidence.
Your Honor, I believe that is an evidence, and I believe that Travis McMichael testified, and these statements that I'm talking about did come into evidence. I believe it would be up to the jury to remember the evidence.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is up to the jury to recall the evidence that has been presented in this trial. And what lawyers say is not evidence, so it is up to you to recall what the evidence is in the case and to go ahead and address this matter on that basis. I don't have a complete listing of all statements made, but it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to recall that. And just because a lawyer says something, again, does not mean it is evidence, and this is argument. Go ahead.
You will be the decider of the facts.